GLR, welcome. I'm very excited to speak with all of you today. It's Wednesday. We are only 2 days away from one of the most iconic launches that we've seen in a very long time, iPhone 7. I know everyone's excited, ready to rock and roll, but before we get to iPhone 7, let's first talk about today and tomorrow. Selling for today. Budgets, they are what they are. They didn't get very soft during this week leading up to iPhone launch because last year we really didn't see the softness we are seeing now. At the same time, we didn't see the iPhone pre-orders go off as crazy as we are right now. Just through the first 5 days of pre-ordering, we're already 4 times larger in pre-orders than we were last year, and that's with several more days still to go. So, what do we need to do to focus on selling today? We need your outbound activities. We need to make sure you guys are still going out, driving sales. We need to make sure you're closing for today, calling your store managers, calling your district managers, getting me involved if needed, but we do not let anybody walk. We don't let someone that thinks that we're going to do a pre-order walk. We don't let anybody that thinks that they're going to show up on Friday to buy an iPhone 7 walk. We make sure we find a solution for them today. So it's very important that we are selling for today. We're not looking for excuses. I just need to know that you guys are doing everything possible to make sure that we are closing and selling today, tomorrow, leading up to this iPhone launch weekend. Now, moving on to the iPhone 7 launch weekend. What are we doing to drive those pre-orders into the stores today? Are we calling everyone and anyone that we've ever made contact with to make sure that they know that they can currently get into a pre-order, whether it's an add-a-line, whether it's an upgrade, if they're upgrade eligible. But we should be doing everything. Any call list that we've ever had, any of the 6S customers that we've talked to, 6S Plus customers that we've sold to, those folks are all ready to go, ready to get into a 7 if they haven't already. We've got the iPhone Forever. That should be the key for all of these sales. But we should be calling people, making sure they're coming in today to pre-order and not waiting for them to show up on launch day. What I can tell you right now, and I don't have exact numbers, but allocation that we've received so far is very, very, very light. We're hoping to get a little bit more, but if anyone's expecting to be able to hit their budgets on iPhone launch day or throughout the weekend because of allocations, we're sorely mistaken. We need our pre-orders and we need to keep pushing those pre-orders. On Thursday, today, if customers are coming in, don't think, oh, just wait till Friday because then we can do a direct ship. Do the pre-order now because it's going to guarantee you your phone faster than any other avenue. Now, when we get to Friday, make sure we're driving the direct sales, the direct ship. We've got to make sure that we are doing that. Don't let them go chase around. What we're being told is allocation is very light across all channels, across everywhere. So if there's none in our store, guess what? There's probably not any down the street that are still left or anything else. Don't let any customer leave on a wild goose chase. Get them in a direct ship. That is going to be key the entire weekend because it's what's going to be allocated first before any of our in-store inventory start really showing up and picking up. Now the last bit is the 6S Plus promo with the 30 days. That was extended. We've got to make sure that any customers on Friday, on Saturday, throughout the weekend, all next week, if we don't have allocations, we should be driving customers. If they don't want a direct ship, get them into a 6S Plus, because within 30 days after one payment, they can get into the 7, and that probably should allow some time for allocation and our inventory to hopefully get better. A couple last things that I have for you. NBA, it's going to be key that we're using NBA every single day, but also going into the iPhone 7 launch and launch date, because what I'm being told is there are several offers in there for the iPhone 7, and if you are not going in there and selecting certain things, there's a good possibility you're going to set something up wrong in RMS, and there's a good possibility that that customer is going to be walking back in upset because something that we promised them, told them, or were supposed to do didn't happen. It is going to be key. We're no longer asking for 80%. If you're dealing with an iPhone 7 customer, you have to be 100% every single time on the NBA. Outbound activities, very, very crucial throughout the entire weekend. We've got to let people know, come into our stores to order or get your iPhone 7. People are going to be drawn from that. They're going to drive by and think, holy cow, that store has 7s. When they get in, that's when we sell them on the direct ship. That's when we sell them on the 6S Plus, and that promo deal. Last but not least, no order taking throughout the weekend. EP, very much needed. QD, very much needed. Don't leave anything on the table. Don't think that we already pitched it to them when we pre-ordered. Make sure you're selling for today right now, today, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, that we are going crazy all weekend long. I'm very excited for this iconic launch, and I know we're going to blow the roof off and just go crazy. It's going to be better than any of our Sprint Says Thinks events. This is the most iconic launch we've had probably in a couple years, and I'm very excited to see what we can do, GLR. Let's make it happen.